Hello fellow gamers, Kevin J2010 here, welcoming you back to some more Pikmin! In the last episode we did the first day. If you've seen any Pikmin LP, it's the same thing every dang time, except this time with more Shatner. Anyway, in this episode we are going to use this nifty new map screen they showed us, and we are going to go to the Forest of Hope. So, let's go. Land in this region? Heck yeah! Why else would I click on it? The Forest of Hope. Here we go. As you can see, we land here, and we have the onion, and my dolphin has... I don't want to read all the text, I just want to play through the game. And from this point on, you guys will probably notice how bad I actually am at Pikmin. And I'm not even kidding, like, I am really bad. Like, I did a practice run. It took me, like, way too many days than it should have. There's only one yellow pellet. Yellow pellets. I wonder why it's there. Maybe because there's, like, another color of Pikmin that's yellow. I like how they give it away. Like, even if you didn't know anything about this game, you know it's obvious. Because, I mean, why else would they show you that there's yellow pellets in the game? And you break that down. Now, one thing you can do, I'm going to take one of these Pikmin. I'll wait until they break down the wall. Actually, no, I'll take them now. Doesn't matter. Over here, you'll see this, like, grass stuff. Now, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to come over here and use the D-pad to make them pull it up. Now, inside this grass is, if we'll find it, hopefully, really none. Wow. That's surprising. There's some grass over here though, so we'll check this grass too. Come on. Better be grass in here. There we go, there's nectar. It's the yellow stuff. If the Ninja Turtles had green stuff, I guess Pikmin have yellow stuff. It's funny, because I never actually watched those movies. I just know the quote of the yellow stuff, or the green stuff, sorry. Anyway, now I'm getting confused between Pikmin and Ninja Turtles. Go, go, Ninja Pikmin. Now I'm mixing my late 90s TV shows. Power Rangers and Ninja Turtles are not the same thing. I'm quite stupid. Anyway. Breaking down walls. Just breaking down walls. Breaking down walls. No one gets the reference, but it's okay. Breaking down walls is not as fun as riding on cars, but it's still fun. I guess. Well, I mean, they're bashing their heads into a wall. I'm not sure how fun that is. Anyway, so we are introduced to enemies. This is known as the Dwarf Bulborb. If you throw a Pikmin right on top of it, dies immediately. Quite easy, don't you think? Anyway, we're going to try collecting... I have like this weird thing where I like to collect way too many Pikmin. Like, I tend to harvest too much. But you know what? It's who I am. So let me harvest my Pikmin. And they're going to take that back. No, don't take back the yellow one. You're not yellow. You take that back. No, we're gonna need 3 of you to carry that back. 1, 2, 3. And you know what? If people are gonna like troll me and be all like, "You suck at Pikmin," I've already admitted it. So now they can't even say anything because I've actually admitted that I'm bad at it. Stop taking the yellow pellet. I wanted you to take the red one, but you didn't take the red one. Here's a nice whopping 10 pellet right there. Land on top of him. Land on top of him before he eats somebody. I don't think he ate anyone. Good. Over here we have... Why, it's the Eternal Fuel Dynamo! This... How many does it take? It takes like 20? 40! Jesus. Okay. So as you can see, we're going to need about 40 Pikmin. We already have 40 Pikmin, actually, as you can see. Down here, this one is how many Pikmin you have on the field. And this one is how many Pikmin you have in total in your onion. So that explains that. In case you were confused or something. There's one pellet right there. Now this is a regular Bulborb, and I'm not going to pull that back because you're going to wake him up, and we're not going to be happy when he's woken up. Anyway, so I'm going to get these Pikmin. I'm going to start plucking these Pikmin. If you leave Pikmin in the ground for a long period of time, they will actually start going through the phases and slowly become flowers. The middle phase is they turn into like a little bulb that could become a flower, kind of like a pre-flower sort of. You know what I mean? It is a bulb. It just sounds weird. Anyway. Okay, now I'm gonna put a bunch on there. Okay. Okay, that's pretty good. Now they're gonna bring back that 10 pellet because I have this huge like obsession with overstocking Pikmin, and this is why the game usually takes me way too much time. Which, speaking of time, oh what a segue. As you can see up at the top of the screen here, there is a like sun and like a thing that goes across. That is actually how much time is left in the day. I believe it takes 13 minutes for a day to go by. And the middle is like midday, and the end is when the day ends. If you don't have all your Pikmin with you, they all die at the end of the day. It's pretty bad. Now to kill these things, you just want to run them all right into the back of him, and they'll kill him before he can even attack you. So you might want to do that. And that takes 10, and that takes 1. Okay. I am really overstocking Pikmin. Well, while we're overstocking Pikmin, I'm going to put all these onto here so we can break down this wall. You know, they say Pikmin's called a real-time strategy game, and it is, to an extent, but the fact that you can't, like, instant warp over to your Pikmin, which I guess is why they put Louie into Pikmin 2, because it actually really does help a lot. It's like, if you left Pikmin over to do something, if you want to get back to them, you need to run all the way there. And it takes so freaking long. It's just annoying and stupid and annoying. Anyway. So now these 22 are going to get onto this Eternal Fuel Dynamo. And once this wall is broken down, I'll tell them to carry it back. Or I can take these ones back. The plus side of the Wii version of this game is that you can point significantly farther than you could in the GameCube version. I'm particularly more used to the GameCube version just because I like pointing Olimar by like actually making him face that way. I don't know, because it seems weird that you can be facing one way and throw like straight up in the air just because you're not pointing in the right area. It's a little annoying for me, and plus not everyone has the most steady of hands, so they may be excuses, but they're decent excuses. Oh, the clock has indicated that it's noon. Shut up, Shatner, I don't care. Anyway. I'm then going to save all the Shatner quotes for the very end of the day, because it makes a little bit more sense. Anyway, so we got a dwarf Bulborb right there. We're going to try killing him by just dropping a Pikmin right on top. There we go. And he dropped a blue pellet. Well, maybe there's a Pikmin that are blue or something. Dang it, Pikmin. You give it away. You give it away way too easily. Anyway, so we're going to want to kill this guy. Break him. I only have like 30 Pikmin. That probably wasn't enough. Oh, good, it was just enough. Like, just barely enough. Anyway. Now, I'm actually going to leave all those Pikmin there. Because I don't want to go checking all these Pikmin, because I am going to check what's in here. Oh my god, it's yellow, and it's an onion. Maybe there's yellow Pikmin inside of it. Considering there is yellow pellet poses at the beginning, maybe there's yellow Pikmin. Oh, look, a yellow seed. I hope it's a yellow Pikmin. Jeez, my voice cracked way too much there. Oh, good, perfect timing. The Eternal Fuel Dynamo. Right after I finished clearing my throat, it got there. You know, I was afraid it was going to cut me off or something, but it didn't. Eternal Fuel Dynamo, this should light things up. No more candles for me. I love how a battery pack is considered where lighting comes from. Ooh, he looks all cute. Aw, look at his ears. He's got these ears things. Oh, look, they're cute. The color is different, but it seems to be a Pikmin nonetheless. First glance suggests that this one has what, in some circles, could call large ears. It looks like it may weigh less than the others. And what the others might be different from the red Pikmin. In what other ways must this be different from a red Pikmin? Whatever. Anyway, this is a yellow Pikmin. You can see it has big ears. One of the big things it can do, it says it's lighter. You can actually throw them significantly higher and farther than red Pikmin. So you may want to keep that in mind, because throwing them farther is quite useful. Being able to throw them farther is very useful because, you know, you can get more done when you can throw them farther. Take it back. Okay, there we go. Now, while you're taking that back, I'm going to start plucking more of these yellow Pikmin. We're going to want to get our yellow Pikmin numbers up, which is why I actually didn't take back the bulb orb with the red Pikmin, because I wanted them to take back the... Okay, well, if you're both going to take back the yellow pellet, go right ahead. I'm going to try to get as many yellows as possible. They're kind of the least used. And since you're probably thinking, well, if the yellows have some sort of interesting powers as being thrown farther, and in fact they can pick up these little bomb things, which I'll explain a little bit more about what bombs do afterwards. The red Pikmin can actually survive fire. So, you know, since they're red, they're obviously fire types. Nintendo was thinking, hey, Pokemon logic. So, yeah. And, they can survive fire, and they actually do a little bit extra damage because they have noses. The noses, I guess, poke into things because they bash with their head. Now, I always thought they bashed with their leaves or their sprouts on their head. I don't know. That's just what I always thought. Whoa. I have made yet another Pikmin-related discovery. If you have over 100 Pikmin in the field, they start staying in the onions instead. So you can only have 100 on the field. I guess the reason why they did that is to make the game a little bit more manageable. It's not like there's like a huge amount of like, because if you were able to have more than 100, one, it would probably lag the game, and two, it would get really confusing for players. Plus, it wouldn't be fair that if you like lost all your Pikmin like in one day, that'd be pretty bad. Anyway, so now we have 20 Pikmin here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna pick up these bomb rocks. Uh oh, I already gave them away. Uh-oh, my Wiimote just started acting up. Anyway, the yellow Pikmin have picked up some peculiar stones. What did they decide to grab them? These strange glowing stones. Well, they're explosive, okay? They're explosive. I'm not gonna let the game tell me this. I'm not a robot. I'm not gonna be part of the system, man. When you hear them moo, it means they're picking up some bomb rocks. We're gonna want these bomb rocks, I'm telling you right now. They can blow up regular walls that they can break with their heads, but they're mainly used to break up walls that look like this, because those walls are actually meant for bomb rocks. So we're gonna start bombing this wall right here. Oh, the glowing rocks, the yellow Pikmin, yes, they explode, okay? They explode. This game has a bad problem of like having like in-game tutorial like that. It's really bad. Like, it's actually like really bad compared to like other games. Like other games, like there's the occasional time where they tell you how to walk even like after you're walking, but this game's like every single thing you learn is after you've learned how to do it. It's really annoying. No, see, if they try to break it with their heads, it doesn't work. It makes a steel sound, so I guess the walls are made of steel, which is sort of weird. Uh-oh, run back! Okay, good. Almost killed himself. Yeah, get back, get back. If they get hit by the explosion, they die, obviously. Like, I mean, it's an explosion. I don't mean to sound like, duh, it's obvious, but I mean, it's an explosion. I'm pretty sure explosions kill people. I really want to bring that treasure back. I hope I can get it back before the end of the day. It is totally possible. I'm going to try killing that bulb orb, which took way too many Pikmin. Anyway, up here is a radar-looking thing. We're going to want to try taking that back. What are we getting? Oh, we're getting attacked by a shearwig. Oh, well. No, what the? Whoa, whoa, they're underneath us. Oh, jeez, I was not ready for that. Oh, jeez, that was... Oh, jeez, and you need more Pikmin to carry that. You carry them back, and these other ones will take care of the shearwigs. Well, it didn't take too long till we started losing Pikmin, and my Wiimote is acting up again. It keeps doing that. Every once in a while, it'll actually just start, like, making me move downwards as opposed to, you know, like, not moving when I'm not touching the joystick. I'm assuming what it does is it, like, disconnects for a second, and okay, it's almost sundown. I don't think they're going to get it back, considering they didn't even start moving. Clock has indicated that the sun is about to set. I know, and we're going to try killing you. If you kill an enemy and the day ends, the next day will have... the next day you will keep all your Pikmin... No, I mean, I'm talking about things dying. When things die, and the Pikmin, when the day ends, wow, I cannot talk. When the day ends, all the Pikmin that are not in your party or back at camp, which is right here, will all die. Now, that's what I didn't mean to talk about, but I talked about it anyway. So, what I meant to say is, all the Pikmin... I'm not even trying to talk about Pikmin. I'm trying to talk about enemies. The enemies you kill will stay dead the next day. That's what I was trying to say. God, I'm confusing. Anyway, so the Pikmin that you've... not Pikmin. The enemies that you've slain will stay dead until the next day. Or, like, even the next day, they'll still be dead. And we're going to lose 2 Pikmin because I can't find them. And I can't even check where they are because I didn't get the radar. And that's what the radar does. And you see, this is why I'm bad at Pikmin. Anyway, so I left all the Pikmin back at camp. I hope I keep those yellows. Uh-oh. I'm a little concerned now. They should go back. They should. Anyway, this is at the end of the day, looks like. Oh no, there's one of the yellows that I lost and he tripped and oh no, the bulb was gonna... Oh, poor Pikmin. That's the one that we left behind, I guess. We left 1 or 2 days. Stardate, 2 days since impact. Captain's log. It appears that many of my ship's parts have landed in this region. If I can just recover the parts of my radar, I should be able to use my radar screen. How that would improve my chances. Then, I'd only have to press plus to locate my parts. Yeah, there seems to be a hostile whatever. Yep, we lost 2 in battle. We left behind 18? No freaking no! No! If this screen looks weird to you, I actually re-recorded it because I actually lost 18 Pikmin. But I decided since that recording went over so well, I just decided, you know what? Screw it. I'll just keep that recording and I'll show that I lost 18 Pikmin, but I redid the day and I got pretty much the same number of Pikmin. As you can see, they're pretty close in numbers. So don't worry too much about that. It's not a huge deal. Anyway, so next time on Pikmin, we are going to be starting the 3rd day, going back to the Forest of Hope and getting a bunch of those pieces that we missed. I'll see you guys all next time.